Hey guys, in this video I want to share with you how to winterize the interior of a car so that if you didn't want to detail it all winter, it would be relatively protected even if you didn't touch it with one product that I've been using for the last couple years. What's going on guys? Luke here with Wilson Auto Detailing, owner and operator of Wilson Auto Detailing, a mobile and online auto detailing training business. I've got an interior that I'm finishing up here, and this car is not going to be touched all winter. It's the last detail before the winter really sets in here in Middle Tennessee. So because of that, I want to quote unquote winterize it, right? So I'm going to do this kind of intense protection on it before I finish, even though it's all clean. The primary product I'm going to be using is from System X, and it's called their interior carpet, fabric, leather, and vinyl protection. Okay, so this is a ceramic coating protection essentially in a spray bottle for the interior. Now, a lot of you guys might be thinking, hey, most ceramic protections that I know of are really only truly ceramic if they come in like a little jar, a little glass bottle. For interiors, it's a little bit different, and I have been waiting to kind of talk about this product more because I wanted to give myself a couple years to use it. Well, now I've been using it for exactly a couple years, and I can say that whether or not it's even my own car that I put this interior protectant on or my customers, it lasts a very long time and it keeps plastics and leathers in really, really good condition. Now, honestly, I'm not 100% sure if you can even get your hands on this product on Amazon. It might be something you have to be certified to get, but that being said, I wanted to share with you the application because if you're using a stronger interior protection like this, the application basically remains the same across the board. I'm gonna use this on my microfiber towel here, and I'm gonna use 7 to 8 sprays, and I generally don't like to spray it directly onto the panel because, like I said, the stronger a ceramic coating is, the harder it is to pull off. That is kind of a marker of a strong ceramic coating. So if I spray it on here, oftentimes I don't get an even spread and I get a little bit of freckling. But I wanna show you guys as I put this on, I'm just going to coat it like I would anything else. So I'm just gonna literally apply it, kind of massaging it into the leather pieces here. This can be put on leather, plastic, vinyl, clear coated kind of pieces of the interior as well. The way that I see it's coated is I can see kind of a shine on the leather. So I use this part of my microfiber to apply it, but this is not a super quick protection to put down. So it's not something I do all the time, but when the customer pays for it and we're in a situation like we're going into the winter time, this is something I do. This is a longer lasting protection. It's harder to put on. I have to actually take time to do it, and I'm pretty technical about it because if I go fast and I don't pull all of it off, it's going to, in some sense, kind of stain the leather. So I do have to be very careful. I'm gonna knock down the shine with the dry side of my microfiber just like this. I should be wearing gloves. I ran out of gloves. That's why I'm not wearing any right now. And it's not gonna bring the shine completely down, but again, I just use the same towel for my application and my initial buffing towel. It's a little bit different from putting a ceramic coating on paint. The only thing I'm looking for as I'm buffing this off is a sense of unevenness or a little bit darker appearance or lighter appearance. That would tell me that I need to continue buffing it off, but this part of the door panel looks absolutely fantastic. And now this is completely coated. I like to keep this coating on for like 24 hours, just letting it cure sitting in the garage, but this is a perfect way to winterize the interior of your car. Now, as I get down to these plastics that are not leather, one of the things that's a little bit easier to do is sometimes spray this directly onto the panel. It spreads a little bit easier on hard plastics or hard vinyl. So I can spray it across here to kind of give myself enough working room, and then I can take it and evenly spread it on all of the plastic down here. One of the things to think about when you're winterizing a car like this, or you're applying a really strong protection, is I want to apply protection to the areas that are going to get the most dirty, right? So what are the areas I'm thinking of? Definitely the leather seats, definitely the door panels where people grab, where people put their feet, where people kick, definitely the lower plastics on the car. And then what's also awesome is when I move to the carpet or the fabric, I'm gonna be able to use this same exact product. I don't have to switch to anything new, and I'll share with you guys exactly how to do it. So when I'm spraying the carpets, all I'm gonna do is use this just like I would use like a G-Technic Smart Fabric product or a Scotch Guard product that's diluted, right? I'm gonna take it, spray it directly onto the fabric just like this. I'm gonna get a little bit of overspray in different areas, maybe on the plastic, maybe on the leather a little bit, but I just wanna hit every area of the carpet just like this. And I'm gonna let it sit, right? That's gonna sit there and that's gonna cure. So again, I'm winterizing the interior, protecting the carpet, protecting the leather, protecting the plastics. I just want this product to touch all of those major areas, and sometimes it's easier to use 2 towels to buff it off, but afterwards, I'm just gonna come in, pick up some of that overspray, pick up the overspray here. It's actually gonna work in my favor because it's gonna work into protecting the car, and I'll move on to the next piece. Now, when I'm applying to a leather seat, I wanna do the same exact thing as I did on the door panel. The only thing that I wanna think about here is, again, if there's a leather seat here that, like this one, has kids in the back. This is the one I want to be really specific about, right? I'm coating all the leather, but I want to make sure that maybe I put 2 layers on this particular leather. This is not going to be touched all winter, so I'm going to coat my microfiber towel. The reason why I'm being so specific about something that seems so obvious is, again, when you're using a stronger ceramic coating for the interior, it's easy to have this streak. And so as I apply it, it's easy to see that, okay, we got shine, we got dark appearance, but look, we've got freckled overspray right here of where I just sprayed my microfiber towel. If I don't spray the entirety of the towel, I've noticed with this product, product, it's actually hard to get a good even spread. So I like to kind of overload my first towel as I'm applying it, just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the middle seat as well. And I don't want this to be the complicated part, but I just wanna make sure I have to be hyper vigilant with a product like this. It's a lot stronger than something like Meguiar's Synthetic Express Spray Wax or something that doesn't really streak easily. This product does if you're not being careful. So I can leave it on here to cure for just a second as I wanna hit the top part of the leather seats up here. Then I'm gonna switch to my second towel. I'm gonna buff it off. The way I can see if it's coming off well or not is that I knock down the shine 1 or 2 steps and I don't see any darker appearance or lighter appearance here. It's much darker. I can take my finger and I can see that I've moved a little bit of it around. Now, once again, there's a lot of products that are not going to last nearly as long as this one, and they're a lot easier to apply. Not as versatile. You can't spray them on the carpet, spray them on the leather, spray them on the plastics, but it doesn't take quite as long. So when I say I'm winterizing the interior, this is something I charge additional for the customers that I'm working with, and it's something that takes some time. So as I winterize the interior, allocated at least like another hour to hour and a half for the detail to actually be done, because that's about how long doing something like this takes. But again, totally worth it for customers who want to protect their car long-term during the winter time, because that's exactly what this is going to do. Generally speaking, this is something that I do to my own vehicle about once per year because it keeps everything in such good condition at that rate. But doing it before winter never hurts and is a really easy way to get incredible results in terms of just the overall condition of your car staying exactly the same as the day you bought it. So this is how I protect a car before winter time. It makes a ton of sense. It's way stronger than most of your interior protectants. It's way better than a multi-purpose dressing, and it's gonna get you there in a little bit more time, but it's gonna allow you way more time between details. So it's a really valuable service. And it's kind of an easy value proposition for customers as well. Once again, can't remember if this is a product that's available for people who aren't certified, but if it is, I'll hook it up in the YouTube description box below. And as always, if you got value here, make sure to smash the like button if you can, so that I know you got value when you watch this content. I can make more just like it. And as always, from Luke here at Wilson Auto Detailing, thanks for being involved. And remember, a great detailer is always learning, and I will see you in the next video.